Nigga face open, nigga, he ain't gonna be able to hide behind his niggas for that much longer. I'm a real nigga, it's been that way. I gotta say it, cause I'm in the loop, and niggas know I fuck with y'all, but I don't fuck with that faggot, and when I see him, I'm busting that nigga face open, nigga, ain't nothing gonna stop that. It ain't about Philly and Compton, Philly, it ain't none of that. It's game and me, I'm beating that boy ass, and everybody gonna see that shit on World Star or something, on my mom. We gonna see about it, he know, that nigga know, yeah. Hey, nigga, give me lit, nigga, on that motherfucking, play higher, nigga. He don't be out here. I'm drunk. I fuck with a bunch of my little homies from Brooklyn, my little homies from the Bronx and Harlem and Queens, and my little homies from Jersey. And I want these niggas to get money. I would never hate on them. You can't be 40 and hating on a young nigga that's getting money and fucking bad bitches. You pussy for that. Country the truth, son. I talk for the streets, cause I'm from the streets. And yo, Meek, fuck these niggas, man. And after the night, I don't need you to answer to nobody no more. Fuck these niggas. Your cats back in is different. Don't answer to nobody no more, nigga. I got you, this my city. We run this shit. What we say? Hey, yo, Flex. You got the big voice, I got the other voice. We got your money. Fuck these niggas. Hang ass niggas.
We started off with nothing, nigga. I ain't going back and forth on the internet. I ain't doing no more talking, none of that, nigga. Any nigga you hear say something about me, Philly, tell him to handle me on sight, nigga. The chain still costs $250. The rent still costs $50. We still in New York City, shit is lit. If you from the city, make some noise in this bitch one time. Queens in this bitch, Brooklyn in this bitch, Jersey in this bitch, Harlem in this bitch, the island in this bitch, BX in this bitch. What the fuck is we doing, man? What the fuck these niggas be talking about?
Hey, Meek, hold up. Hey, Meek. Fuck them niggas, man. This is what we gonna do. We gonna pray for these bitch ass niggas. Cause they bitch ass niggas, Flex.
Akademiks, check it out now. Ha 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 ha. Now, the end of Twitter fingers. Meek Millie is no longer the type of nigga that types to niggas, okay? Now, while fans eagerly await DC4, which some say might be dropping today, some say it'll drop before Detox drop, and some say it'll probably drop after Pac returns, okay? Meek Mill did say September is when DC4 will be dropping. Today's the last day, all right? Secondly, we heard that DC4's niggas due date, so we got to see what type of baby these niggas actually delivering. Anyway, while in the club last night, Meek Mill actually premiered a couple tracks off DC4, which might give us a hint that it's dropping very, very soon, possibly today. But he went on stage to let the fans know that Twitter Fingers is dead, okay? He is officially in the Birdman pull-up squad. If rappers got issues, they should pull up, not go on social media. Now, I gotta be objective and say, Meeky, or I ain't gonna say Meeky, Meek Mill, or Meek Millie, you're a day late and $1 too short, okay? You're in a catch-22 position. If someone gets at you on social media, fans are gonna look at you like pussy if you don't respond. The same way how they look at you as pussy because your comments is off. See the game situation. If you ignored the game, like how Drake ignored Budden, maybe if people already didn't have a preconceived notion about you, they'd be like, okay, it's straight. But fans are on your comment section posting rat emojis, riling you up because they know you're too emotional not to respond. And you bit the bait and you responded and went back and forth on IG. By the way, did we conveniently forget that ever since Drake labeled Meek Mill as Twitter Fingers, he left the entire platform and went to Instagram? Come on! So we know that social media gets to you, okay? Twitter Fingers ran you off Twitter. The name Twitter Fingers ran you off Twitter. Back to the catch-22, though. Fans are either going to call you pussy for not responding, or they're going to say you talk too fucking much. You can't win, Meek. I'm telling you. You can't win. Also, you're setting yourself up for failure because when you say no more typing, it's on site. We remember like 2 days ago, you say you don't fight, right? You say you're 170 pounds and you don't fight. So it's on site for what? Shootout? A dice game? Arm wrestling competition? Like, what are we doing? Now, the more and more this goes on, it tells me that Meek Mill, you need a social media strategist in your corner. You definitely need one, all right? The majority of last year, it was you becoming the butt of every fucking joke on social media. You replaced an entire fucking letter in the alphabet. You became the new L. Okay? You mishandling social media and social media backfiring on you really caused your career to kind of look kind of bad. All right? And again, you're so street, but in actuality, it's not the streets was killing you. It's like social media. Now, something's got to give. However, here's the thing. DC4 is coming soon, possibly today. I can't wait for it. I think it's going to be heat. I hope it's hot. Meek claimed that this will be the last album he'll be rapping about and promoting violence in. Okay, so I'm expecting a lot of demonic imagery for this album because he says after this, he will be promoting positive messages through his raps. Okay? And by the way, I'm telling y'all what's going to be on it, so don't be like, yo, he's rapping about the same shit. He's going to be screaming, okay? He's going to be telling us he's fucking the baddest bitch. He got rollies on the wrist, 250 on the chain. He's in the Bentley Musain. Fuck this pussy nigga the game. And if you ain't getting money, boy, you lame. Okay, he going to tell you all of that. Please, and this is to all the fans, man, stop telling me Meek raps about the same shit. We know. Stop telling me he screams all the time. We know. Okay? There's some people that actually don't give a fuck that he screams all the time, or he just finds a new way how to talk about his rollie. That's just what it is, okay? Again, he's not making no deep type of music, even though he can at times, because Tony's Story is a dope-ass track. I mean, if you listen to even the intro, that's a track about really rising from the bottom. Why wouldn't you like that? That's an underdog story. I like it. Listen, basically, make DC4 lit. Okay, hopefully you stick to your plan. You will not be on Twitter fingers no more. But again, people are going to look at it like you're only not Twitter fingers when you're getting washed. Just like you start shouting out Black Lives Matter when the beef is getting too much. All right, people see these things. Like, people on social media aren't dumb. All right, however, man, just make the goddamn album or mixtape hot. And by the way, I'll be watching about the rollout because this has been quote unquote talked about for so long. I know Atlantic Records, who definitely missed out on the opportunity to gain more money with Dreams Worth More Than Money, because you guys couldn't promote the song that Drake was on, which still went platinum. You guys stopped promoting the album. So I know Atlantic Records is saying, damn, we missed out on so much money on your album that did good last year because of the beef. Fuck that. DC4 ain't going to be free. That's what I'm thinking. But we will see with the rollout of this project. DC4 on the way, and according to Meek, it's y'all niggas due date. Get in the comment box, make sure you guys like. Definitely subscribe. Also, the game did reiterate that it's not Compton versus Philly. It's just the game versus Meek, as we expect. Now, I think he might be thinking Philly doesn't like him, but when you're acting like you could come in the city, it's more than Meek at that point. When you could act like you could show up in front of Max's or any of the places where they claim is so hard in Philly, if you act that way, even if Meek Mill ain't gonna do nothing, the city's gonna be like, we look crazy. We look crazy having another nigga from another city come in our city and do whatever the fuck he wants. So you got to understand in that sense, okay? You can try to show up Philly, even though you're trying to show up Meek, but you can't try to show up Philly and then expect Philly not to say, fuck out of here, even if they're not riding with Meek, because the whole city looks bad. Okay? Get in the comment box, make sure you guys like them and subscribe to Akademiks. Come on.